It is painful to actually state and know the obvious.
This Gymnastics Ireland judge is caught disrespecting a black child. Let's get into it. But before we do, just a little bit of housekeeping. Firstly, go ahead and like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and share. But also, as we know, certain channels have issues with certain topics with regard to the platform. And certain words trigger certain things for certain channels. And so as this channel is new, I want to be careful before it even gets underway. So I will be using code words, and just to let you know, I may cover topics where there are the R word. We have 2 R words, and they're both big. So this is the second R word, or the first R word, depending on how you look at it. With that out of the way, let's dive right in. So this Gymnastics Ireland judge is caught being the R word to a young black girl who was the only black child in a gymnastics competition there in Dublin. Let's watch this clip of her parents speaking about the incident, and I'll come back for further commentary.
My daughter was the only black child in that competition. She stood out well. There was no excuse for what happened. She felt very upset about what happened. It's more like they almost blamed her for being black.
I was very uncomfortable. I actually yelled from far.
When I got back home, we saw the video and all of that. It was like, did it really happen? I couldn't really believe that did happen.
People for a period with time, don't forget about it. Painful to see that you have to beg for an apology later.
They only sent us an apology because the world wanted them to, because we cried for so long. We kind of told her, regardless of your skin color, people shouldn't treat you differently. As soon as we heard, the whole house was screaming with joy, with happiness, with sense of relief that such an iconic figure would actually be so empathetic and reach out to us.
So you guys saw that report. This lady is disgusting. She truly is. But the thing I want to point out straight off the cuff is this is not uncommon in Western societies. Just look at the U.S. school system. Look at the U.S. medical care system with regard to children and black and brown people in general, but particularly black people. Anybody who knows about the history of medical apartheid in the United States understand this actually extends to children. In the educational system, at this point, there have been plenty of studies about the effects of this level of R-wordism in the U.S. school systems. And I suspect you have a similar dynamic in Great Britain and Europe in general. I would suspect you have these issues, considering that anti-black R-wordism is rife all over the world. So to start off, this is not uncommon, this disgusting behavior this woman visited on this child, utterly violating her. And the goal was to humiliate her. That was her goal. When people do this, the goal is humiliation. So it speaks volumes to the type of person she is. I don't know how well or, how good the child did in the competition, but the medals were being passed out to everyone, and she deliberately passed over this child. It's so disgusting. You think, why would an adult woman have this much animosity for an innocent child? And then you have to wonder, who is this judge? Is she a coach? Is she a teacher? Is she someone responsible for children in general? Has she visited this behavior on other black children? This was not an accident, as the Gymnastics Ireland officials tried to claim. It took a year and a half and for the video to go viral before these people extended an apology. They initially tried to excuse the behavior by saying that, oh, the ribbons were tangled. I don't know how that would excuse anything. Why wouldn't she just untangle the ribbons and give this child her medal? It was a deliberate attempt to humiliate her. The ribbons weren't tangled. If they were tangled, she tangled them up while she was thinking how she's going to just skedaddle and skip over this black child. It's disgusting, raggedy behavior, and Gymnastics Ireland is raggedy for trying to excuse it. And I thought it was absolutely amazing of our dear Simone Biles, the GOAT. And I know she's experienced plenty of that. She's such a class act, and she offered her support to the child, and I'm sure it meant so much to that beautiful young black baby. So shout out to Simone Biles for being who we all know she is, a real star and a class act. And people don't understand how this level of racism, it seeps into a child. It affects how they live throughout their life. It affects their perception of the world. I was that black child. It's disgusting. But this judge, I don't know who she is. I have not come across her name. But frankly, she needs to be fired, and she should never work around children again. We have to stop playing games with these people, because that's why it's allowed to continue. That's why this woman felt entitled to do what she did. And we have to stop it. And so these people need to be exposed. I'm sure Gymnastics Ireland would seek to protect her, because that's how the system is set up to do. Nobody ever wants to claim their terrible behavior, but this woman needs to be reprimanded, and scolded is not enough. She needs to lose her job, and she never needs to work around children again. She violated that child, and it's disgusting. And personally, I think Gymnastics Ireland should be compensating this family for disenfranchising that child and permanently damaging her. So anyway, this is what's going on. And I'm so glad that these R-word people are being exposed. It's just another gift of this modern technology and the ability for everyone to have their own platform. Even in light of all the censorship that's going on, these people, a lot of people like to call them Karens. This is a Karen move. They have so much hate and insecurity in their hearts. For an adult woman to seek to disrespect that baby is heartbreaking. So get down in the comments. Let me know what you think about this story. What do you think about Gymnastics Ireland reaction? Do you think it's enough? They're delayed what they're calling an apology. Do you think they should compensate this child for violating her and humiliating her for no reason? Whatever it is you think, get down in the comments. Let me know. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And I'll see you in the next video.